evening, everyone. Welcome to my home. My name is Janet, and I'm so excited to be here with all of you. It's a big week. We're about 7 days away from T-Day. T-Day is coming. We've been waiting all year for it, and that's why today we're going to be kicking it off because we're going to pre-game T-Day. We have a scaled down version of the bird we're going to have on T-Day. We're going to put the training wheels on, get kicking around, get feeling loose, feeling good. And then when T-Day really does come, guess what? We're kicking off those training wheels and we're going to be ready. All right? Because this is it, folks. I mean, it's going to be a good one this year. It's going to be a house full of people and I'm really excited. What I've got here is got Cornish Game Hen. And this little guy, he's about 6 pounds. And this is a real treat dinner for one, a real great way to get your practice in, because I'll tell you, scaling this up to a turkey is not that difficult. Once you get your grip on these little bones carving up this little bird, when the big bird comes, you're going to be ready, and you're going to be ready with your knife, you're going to be ready with your knife skills, and you're going to be able to impress all your friends, and that's going to be fun. I have to tell you, I definitely had an interesting week. I experienced a ghosting. I was ghosted by a very attractive young man named Ray Liotta. No relation. He is a DJ at the Slippery Slope, and he is DTF, and he will tell you that he likes you. So watch out for that. And also, if you do see Ray, let him know that he still has my watch, and I would really like that back. When you're experiencing a mild form of trauma like ghosting, it could be mild, it could be severe, depending on your point of view. It's good to make sure you're getting a good night's sleep. And guess what? We've all heard tryptophan is in a turkey. Guess what else has tryptophan in it? That's right, this little guy, this little chicken, any yard bird will have the tryptophan in it, and that'll help you get some sleep. And if it doesn't, maybe just a little bit of weed. Sometimes I like to kick it up a notch and just have a little bit of weed. 9 times out of 10, it's lights out. And I'll tell you, I like to have a strategy, because it's important, know thyself. If you don't have a strategy, that 1 time out of 10, you could be laying up in bed all night, whirly-dirly for hours and hours, and that's a backfire, and you want to avoid that. So I'll tell you what I like to do is I like to just have a couple of hits of weed, and then I like to put on some Law & Order SVU, and I crack open a seltzer, and that's it. I'm out in like 5 minutes, and I wake up rested. So try that out, but again, with caution, because it can backfire, and I think we've all been there. We've got this cute little guy, and we're just going to stuff him full of lemon and garlic. You can do this with a regular sized chicken, you could do this with your turkey, and you can also get radical with the flavors. You could do orange and ginger. Don't let your imagination run wild, okay? But today we're just doing classic lemon and garlic. It never fails. And I like to just cut this lemon right in half, and likewise the garlic, just on the bias here. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to stick that whole thing right into the cavity of the bird. And then in goes the lemon. And then, and that's about all it can fit, like half a lemon, half a clove of garlic. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put this on the pan. We're going to put him on the pan, and we're going to get him all buttered up. I like to take out 2 tablespoons of butter, and I just kind of give him a little rub down. You really want to, and you rub all over the chicken. You get all the butter, as much butter off your fingers as you can, no waste. Okay, and then what I like to do is I like to season liberally with a lot of salt. And I just take my salt shaker here, and I just kind of go all the way around the body. It might seem like a lot of salt, but this is the butter with the salt makes the skin real good and crispy, and I can barely resist eating the skin when it comes out of the oven. So this is the key. Another thing I like to do is I like to just put aromatics all around the bird, so that all of the essences of the vegetables also become infused around the Cornish Game Hen. So then, in addition to the garlic that we already have, I'm just gonna put him in two. We can put him on opposite sides of the pan. And then, as well, the lemon, put him on the sides here. And then I've also got this carrot, leveling up. You can also do this with your turkey. And I like to keep the nose just in there. That's my favorite part. And then we've also got this beautiful fennel. I love fennel. It's just, it's so good. There you go. And then you stick that in for 375 for about an hour.